Our next speaker tells us that, in principle, financial planning is easy, but the way there can be fraught with perils. You should know what he's talking about. He is the founder and director of First Financial Direct, CIO of that company. He's been in the business of financial planning for 22 years, and he's going to talk to us about the importance of financial planning. Our speaker is Martin Brown.
Thank you, Chris, for that glowing introduction. After that, even I can't wait to hear what I've got to say. But first of all, I want you to be honest with me. Or if not with me, with yourselves. Because I've got a question for you. And I'd like a show of hands. Who here believes they're going to be rich? Well, I would say that's the overriding majority here. Who actually believes they're going to be poor? No one. Well, as Chris has already told you, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. So let's get the bad news over and done with first. I'm afraid to tell you that over 80% of you in this room are going to be poor. And by poor, what I mean is you will have less than 50% of the income you will need to live on when you hit retirement. Now let me put that another way. It means that over 80% of the people in this room may well find themselves homeless, destitute, unable to even buy the basic staples of food and drink. Never mind go on holiday, or have a yacht, or enjoy a golden retirement. Now, according to one of the world's biggest insurance companies, Aviva, along with one of the world's biggest accountancy companies, Deloitte, recently put together a study that suggested Germany has got the second biggest pension deficit in the whole of Europe. It means they're in worse shape than Poland, Romania, Italy. We're in second place. The pension black hole here in Germany right now, and it's growing, is over 400 billion euros. Let me put that another way for you. It means that if we wanted to make that up, every person of working age in Germany would have to be saving 10,000 euros a year. And I ask you, are you all saving 10,000 euros a year? I won't ask for a show of hands. Now, I said it was bad news. And that probably is the bad news for a lot of you. But there's good news too. And the good news is, you simply don't have to be part of that 80%. Tonight, I'm going to lay out for you 5 easy to follow steps. If you follow them, I'll guarantee you something. You will not be in that 80%. You will not find yourself homeless. You will be able to afford a holiday, maybe even a yacht, who knows. This is not rocket science, ladies and gentlemen. This is common sense. I have 5 steps for you, and it's your choice whether you follow them or not. The first step, be honest with yourself. Get focused. Now, one of the best ways to get focused and to have a constant frame in which to monitor and view and plan your entire financial structure is what we call the 4 W's. What, when, where, and why. What will I need? Not what have I got. What will I need in capital or income from my retirement. No, I don't know. I'll see when I get there. You can actually calculate what you're going to need for retirement. You can calculate what you'll need as a deposit for a home or an apartment. You can calculate what you're going to need for school fees for your children. Once you've calculated what you need, we can look at what you've got. And that can dictate what sort of risk profile, what type of products and services you need to employ to get you to the what goal. The next W is when. When am I going to need to get to these goals? And more importantly, when do I need to start? If you wanted to retire on just €950 per month right now, anybody here can live on €950 a month? Hands up, please. One person. Two people.
500.
Okay, 500. Lucky you. But €950 a month isn't exactly a fortune. But Fidelity Group has calculated that you would need a pension pot of €385,000 to generate you indefinitely €950 per month. Well, if you had 20 years to save up for that, it would take you €865 per month at a solid 5% growth per year, every year. But if you had 30 years, it's only €236 per month to reach the same goal. So knowing when to start is probably more important than knowing when you want to get there. Next W is where. Where are you going to be? It makes a hell of a difference from a tax point of view and a planning point of view. If you know you're going to be permanently here in Germany, then looking at tax and savings products in this country is probably appropriate to you, and you should explore those. But if you don't know where life and opportunity are going to take you next, the last thing you want to do is tie yourself into a program that can't move with you. That road leads to financial disaster. You need to have things open and flexible for you. You cannot afford to get tied into set products. And the last W, why? Now this is a question everyone here should be asking themselves on a regular basis. Why am I doing what I'm doing with my money? Why aren't I doing anything at all, despite knowing I should? Why is it sitting in the bank and I'm earning no interest? Why am I putting those premiums into that life insurance product for retirement and I haven't got a clue how it works or what they're doing with my money? Always be looking at the why. Constantly be asking yourself and reviewing your 4 W's. They're not rocket science, they're easy and they help you focus.